What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Nerds of UVM. I'm your host, David. I'm joined by my friend Bob.
Hello.
And I'm joined by my friend Luke.
Hey, what's up, guys?
In this episode, where we just talk about nerdy stuff around a table, hence, you know, our sort of talk show idea, we're going to talk about Luke's topic. Luke, what's your topic?
My topic is Funko Pop.
Oh, it's your favorite kind of collectible, right?
Yeah, the pop vinyl, you know?
God, you're seething with hate.
I hate it. I hate it so much.
I still don't understand why. I think we've talked about it a couple times, but I don't understand why you hate this particular kind of collectible. So this particular kind of collectible.
You can pick them up, show them. That's typical Funko.
My hate is a little unorthodox, but
yeah, I really want to know. I mean, they're just collectibles to me. Like, why do you have so much despise over them?
There's a reason. Like, so for me, collectibles, I don't know, they're cool. But they need to have, like, something more. Like, I don't know. I have a hard time justifying collectibles because there's so many of them, and it's such, like, a hard cost. Like, if you feasibly wanted to have, like, a set of collectibles, like, you have to, like, put in a lot of time. You have to shell out a lot of dough, and I just feel like it's not worthwhile. That's why in our last episode, we talked about Legos. I feel like those are worthwhile. I mean, you're not ever going to get every Lego set. But, like, to me, it's like...
if you're Bill Gates' child, you will.
Yes.
I mean...
God, if I was Bill Gates' kid, do you know how many Bionicles I would have at this point? I'd have all of them.
Exactly.
Yeah, anyway, continue.
But, like, to me, they have something more to them. You can build them. They're cool. Like, and you can do kind of what you want with them. Same thing with Amiibo that we have on the front of our table. Sure, they're game functionality, I think. Like
on the most basic level, though.
It's
on
very
the most basic. Like Mega Man, he's gonna get you like a costume in one thing.
Yeah, no, I mean it is very basic, but at least it's something. And some games do integrate it like in a cool way. Like I think Smash did a really cool job in like how you could do that.
I never really tested out the functionality with the Smash function.
It was cool,
Okay.
And also like in Super Mario Maker, like. If you have the amiibo, you can tap it down and like it becomes a power up. So if you get like the amiibo like mushroom,
oh, that's right, it becomes
like,
a costume. So you can like,
become an 8-bit like
Pikachu.
Samus or Pikachu or whatever. So
Pikachu.
Like it has some function. To me, like Funko, it's just a figure. Which like there are plenty of things that are just figures, but like to me, it's like. It's set up in a way where it's like, oh yeah, collect these collectibles, and we have it for like every franchise. Good luck.
Okay, so tell me about like.
So I really just don't like it.
That's why I like them because they have so many franchises. You can just stay franchise specific. If you want to
really
just stick with Star Trek or Power Rangers or Game of Thrones, boom, done. And they come out with new ones like basically every season.
Yeah.
They come out with like 5 or 6 every season. So I'm not gonna get them all.
Yeah.
I don't have room. And I don't want to go that far, but I have that option.
Another one of the benefits from them is that they're pretty cheap as far as like collectibles go.
$10.
Most really, I've seen them for like 15 even.
Well, that's probably range.
Yeah. Like there are collectibles out there that like they can charge you a pretty penny if you want to get like a decent collectible from something. Like I think your average Batman statue will cost you like $60, and that's for like the smaller ones.
Yeah.
If you wanted to get like a high quality
like a
one,
12-incher?
6-incher even I think would be $60 something like
really?
that. Yeah, because that's about that high, right?
Like the very detailed stuff?
Yeah, with very detailed. Like if okay, so like it looks like he's smashing in through a window as he's gliding.
Oh,
in or something like that.
okay.
For example,
Okay.
like that's what I've seen at GameStop, for example, where they partnered with ThinkGeek.
Yeah,
but like I mean, the thing about it is like another thing about it is like where are you ever going to find a William Wallace collectible? Like
exactly.
This is not like a really popular franchise. Braveheart, they don't have a lot of Braveheart merchandise.
It's not like Braveheart's like selling oats in Scotland right now.
Yeah, no, they've got the occasional
freedom for my oats.
They've got the occasional T-shirt, and then that's it. But to like find this little thing, it's like, oh, this is Braveheart. I really like this character. I'm just gonna buy this little figurine, and just because it's just
Scottish warrior.
Yeah,
with a Claymore sword. Why not?
I think that's the versatility of Funko Pop too. It's like it's so cheap to make that it's probably easy to get a license for it, and then they'll just be like, all right, we're making these for dirt cheap, and we will give you whatever 20% of the cut or whatever.
I try to stick to themes whenever I buy mine. I stick with Star Wars or Game of Thrones and stuff like that. But they're small, they're easy, compact. I mean, I know people who also like just keep them in the plastic box.
I don't like that.
I don't like it either.
I mean, I understand why. I guess they're trying to save its value.
50 years,
you
it's
just
going to be
look like
worth
a storefront at that point.
Yeah.
Which some people like to do. I have.
It just takes up too much room for me. First of all,
and I also think it removes a lot of the tactability. Like I cannot imagine keeping any of my amiibo in a box. Like I wanted
to say mint.
You know, I guess so, and I guess it will get you money. But like I wanted to take out Mega Man. I wanted to like sort of like just because there's a tactile nature that comes with collectibles too. You know, you like to sort of just feel the smoothness or the roughness of like a ridge because it was crafted specifically to sort of do that thing. I think in a lot of ways.
Like I don't know if the audience can see this, but I mean, Ghost from Game of Thrones. I mean, you can see like little fur lines.
Yeah.
You can see fur lines. I mean, that's pretty.
I mean,
detail.
that's one of like the ones like that I think is cooler. Like, there's some that I'm like, okay, maybe that's kind of cool.
Like, there's some
I think
Funko
the thing
Pops that
that
did not need to be made.
Like what are you talking about?
Oh man, I don't know. Like just some random character that you just like don't even really.
It's like
need.
a cash grab, but I mean, I see all your guys' points too. Like they do definitely put them out for cheap, and it's kind of cool like that they do like reach out to like certain franchises that wouldn't otherwise like get coverage. So I can like give them like respect there. I don't know. I'm really not a fan of them. I just feel like it's too much, and also. I guess my biggest gripe, and this could be seen as like shallow, but I really don't like the lifeless black guys.
Well, they're not always black.
Come on.
I think they're actually kind of cute.
Come on. That's like
No,
he's gonna rip your soul out kind of look.
No, that's
Which
like
he just wants to give you a kiss.
Which he
Luke.
did at the
it's
Battle of
Sterling.
Sterling.
He doesn't have a mouth either.
No, he does not. He does not have a mouth.
Do any of them have mouths?
No, I don't think so. Not unless they're
no.
specifically emoting such a thing. Like
Yeah,
I think,
yeah.
Like they have.
I think Cable has one where he sneers.
They have that might be true. They have like these larger pops that they're doing, like 12 inches or whatever they are.
Yeah, they have like a Kong. They have a King Kong.
King
pop.
Kong one. There's a one for Doomsday from Batman v Superman. Terrible design Doomsday, by the way. It like
there was a terrible design in the movie.
I
How could they transfer that to Funko?
Well, I don't understand why they couldn't have made him like bony, but that's like a tangent for another time. Anyway, it was fine, but he like was growling with his like misshapen teeth and stuff like that.
I mean, they also have the dragons from Game of Thrones. They have them like this, but they also have them in that big, like more dragon-esque sort of thing, like you see from the show, like when Danny's starting to ride him. Which they're okay looking. I wouldn't buy them.
They do the same thing for Skyrim, except I think Skyrim is exclusively like the bigger version. The Big Daddy is also like a big Funko Pop. Do you know the Big Daddy from BioShock?
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
The dude with like the submarine face or whatever. And the drill for
that's
the
a
arm.
popular one too.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, there's some really cool ones, and like there's times where I'm like, man, like sometimes I'm like, I'm just saying I hate it to say I hate it.
Yeah.
But because like the Vulture one from Spider-Man: Homecoming,
That's a great design Funko.
I have not seen it.
The better one,
It's really
the
good.
The better thing is too that it's like a bobblehead. I personally liked them when they were like doing the bobblehead aesthetic with it.
See,
I
and
like
that I can
bobblehead,
get
and they're
behind a
like
little
cheap bobbleheads too. Whereas like if I were to go get like an actual,
because then it's
like,
just a step behind or beyond like a plastic figure.
yeah. And honestly, I'm a little upset that they aren't all bobbleheads. I think it's only the Star Wars characters and the Marvel characters that are bobbleheads. Like DC doesn't do bobbleheads, Game of Thrones doesn't do. I would like it if it was bobblehead because bobbleheads are like inherently like they're fun, you know?
Yeah.
Just like whap and then they just sort of bounce around.
Well,
And then
until
you
your
become
little
like a
niece gets a hold of
stylist.
it and she starts twisting it, and you're like, ah.
I don't have that problem.
Yeah, I do. And then you try to put it as best you can, but then Kylo Ren is still kind of looking off to the left.
Oh no!
no.
Did she do that to your Kylo Ren?
Yeah.
Oh,
I still
brother.
love her. I still love you, Erica, but you're on my shit list, little girl.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
But yeah,
Oh,
so I
man.
mean, I've said my points about why I don't like it. Like I wouldn't be like, oh man, you get Funko Pop, like fuck you for like liking a certain collectible. But like me personally, just kind of like for the reasons I've stated, I'm not a huge fan of it.
Okay. All right. Thank you, everybody, for joining us for this episode of Nerds of UVM. We've loved having you here. I've been David.
I've been Bob.
I'm Luke.
And this has been Nerds of UVM. Thank you so much for joining us. And until next time, live long and prosper.
Down with Funko Pop.